Mamoun Abu, who's a retired Jordanian Air Force general, joins us now from Oman. So first up, what's your reaction to this news? Were you surprised by what happened?
I think it was a very significant strike, though they used a decoy planes first to hit 3 times in the airport while the Soleimani and Mahdi was exiting from the southern gate. So there's 2 planes involved here in this attack. But it's a big blow to the Iranian. Remember, Soleimani was in charge of an arc of 3,000 miles from the Mediterranean Sea, Syria, Hormuz, Arab Sea, Oman Sea, Bab el-Mandeb, Red Sea. So it's a big area, and he was responsible for 82,000 or 280,000 militia within this arc. So he's very influential, and I think also the Iranian was expecting this sort of attack on Soleimani. That's why we saw an immediate replacement for him as a leadership. So that's what's happened,
sure.
Really. But in the area...
Can I just ask you about what you were saying at the beginning? There are 2 planes, you say, involved in the attack. A decoy attack was there as well. It all sounds very coordinated and would have taken a great deal of cooperation and indeed intelligence. There must have been a serious intelligence leak.
Yes, absolutely. Human intelligence played a great role on that. But what's amazing is who controlled the sky of Iraq. They have this joint command center, let's say, which controls it's Iraqi and the American. And was the Iraqi involved about this? Informed about this or what? So it's a hazy situation what we have here. Did they inform the government or what? These are questions we should have an answer for them. Yes, the plan was, I think, a high standard plan, well executed, and they got the Soleimani.
And how do you think the United States did find out about the fact that these men were traveling where they were traveling at that time?
Would you please repeat the question? I can't hear you.
I was just asking about the intelligence leak, if you know any more about that or can speculate any more about that, and how the United States would have known that these men were traveling at the time that they were.
Well, they have a good intelligence, I think, and I think they have some agent somewhere in the ground informing all this kind of traveling for Soleimani. So they got him at the end of his trip. But having said that, I think the Hashd al-Sha'bi or Iranian are very angry now. Even the Iraqi people are angry. But let me say this, Iraq is a failed state, and if the American got involved in a failed state, it's going to be very difficult for them to get a victory. And to be honest, the American been fighting in this area for the last 20 years. In Afghanistan, Iraq, they never won a battle, but they withdrew from this area without defeat. But it's going to be very difficult for the American. I think the Iranians, they're going to respond back harshly on them, but we never know. Nobody will know where and when it's going to happen. But mainly, I see it's Iraq area. It's going to be involved.
Mamoun Abu, I appreciate your time and your perspective. Thanks very much indeed.